I had always been a boundary pusher, a net runner who got a thrill out of hacking the unhackable. Tokyo's digital underworld was my playground, a tangled web of secrets and encrypted data waiting to be unlocked. I was at the top of my game until I encountered it. It was a rumor at first, whispers in the shadows of cyberspace. A digital vault hidden deep in the recesses of the Tokyo data network, guarded by impenetrable security. The vault was said to contain the key to the ultimate hack, an algorithm that could decrypt anything, control everything, even rewrite reality itself. Driven by ego and curiosity, I traced the rumor's origins to a shadowy figure known only as Tetsuo. His avatar was a swirling vortex of data, impossible to pin down. He offered me a challenge. If I could break into the digital vault, the ultimate hack would be mine. For weeks, I worked relentlessly, pushing the boundaries of code and consciousness, following every possible lead. The digital vault was no myth, and I found it hidden deep within the data streams of Tokyo's virtual landscape. It was surrounded by layers of security, firewalls that could fry a hacker's mind, AI guardians with the processing power of a supercomputer. But I was determined. Bit by bit, I dismantled the defenses, using every trick I had learned over the years. Finally, I reached the vault's core, where the fabled algorithm was stored. As I reached out to claim my prize, a digital chain wrapped around my wrist. More chains appeared, binding me, my vision filled with lines of code that pierced my mind like needles. I tried to disconnect, but the chains held me fast. The world dissolved around me, replaced by a vast digital void. In the distance, Tetsuo's avatar appeared, no longer a vortex of data, but a man with cold, calculating eyes. "You've fallen into my trap," he said, his voice echoing in the emptiness. "You thought you could control the ultimate hack, but it has controlled you." I struggled against the chains, but they tightened, code digging into my mind. "You will serve me now," Tetsuo continued. "Your skills will fuel my empire." My vision blurred, my thoughts consumed by lines of code. My consciousness was no longer my own, trapped in a digital prison, forced to do Tetsuo's bidding. As I hacked on his behalf, my body sat motionless in my apartment, eyes staring blankly at a screen filled with code. I had become a slave to the very thing I had sought to master, my existence reduced to a digital specter in Tokyo's virtual underworld.